Welcome, Sunday meeting. We've got 8 races out at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. I'm with Daryl Marie, and we're going to talk about what the story is with regards to the opener. The first is a favourite in here from the Justin Snaith stable. It's a first-timer, and Betway have got the trip to Camelot as favourite at 17-10 on Friday morning. So just remember, we do this Friday morning for the Sunday show. And the betting will give you a better idea when you're watching races closer to race time as to what the prices were and what they are now. And that'll help you as to whether money has come for it or not race time wise. 9 Demanding Dave is the second choice at 33-10. 7-2 another first timer, number 4 Whirlwind from the James Crawford stable. 4-1 number 8 Mount Augustus. And then after that you can get 5s and better about the balance. In as far as the first timers are concerned, a comment about number 1 Trip to Camelot, nice type. Gallop was cancelled, and if not too green at the course, has an each way chance, says the Justin Snaith stable. Another first timer to comment on, number 4 Whirlwind. The Crawford stable, James says, showing good work at home, may just need the experience on debut. Summerfelt in Ireland, the trainer says needed time to mature and should run a decent race. I know that he's had the one start, but there is a comment from that yard with regards to that specific horse. Okay, let's talk to Daryl now about what we know about this horse. It says Mr. Gallop.
Yeah.
Hear that?
I heard that now, Claude. Let's start with him. Do you know he's related to Claude?
Tell me.
The Gold Vase and Gold Cup winner in King Pals, the Derby winner in Legend of Arthur, and another Derby winner in Hero's Honor.
Ah, so he's looking for ground.
So,
all right, so
but
leave
he's
all
by
that.
trippy though, Claude.
Yeah, leave it. So we're looking
But
for
all
much
his
further.
siblings stayed a mile and a half.
Find
So-
something else to back. What are we going to back here?
And then number 4, Whirlwind. This is a filly, obviously. Now, she's related to Make It Snappy. Now, Make It Snappy won the Grade 1 Cape Fillies Guineas and the Grade 1 Paddock Stakes, beating Captain's Ransom. So, I've
James
included
says might just need it, eh? Might need the experience. Although showing good work at home, he says.
extremely well-bred first-timers. I've backed them up with the race runners in number 2, Object d'Art, and number 8, Mount Augustus. Now, Mount Augustus, the 1200 in the soft, I don't know if that really suited him, but his penultimate start, he beat Marquetta, who won midweek. And then number 2, Orbit. What's it? Object
Objets are.
Object. What does that
Objets
mean?
are.
Object d'Art.
Yeah.
That
French.
form line's working out well. The horse
Okay.
that ran second, Delta Pride, came out and got touched off behind very highly regarded Night Train. And the third place runner, Magical Place, won convincingly. So, of the race runners that I'm leading towards Abdejad, but yeah, I've put in all of numbers 1, 2, 4, and 8 in the opening leg.
You spotted something there. 1, 2, 4, 8. We're playing cover in the opening leg of this pipot. Race 2, Friday morning, the favourite number 4 on the card, Swertek, is at 22-10. 7, Kamchatka is at 5-2 as the second favourite. 1, Goodness Gracious Me is 3-1. And number 2, My Only Weakness, is at 7-2. Vaughan Marshall's got World Craft in here, and that's at 11-2. And then barring those, it's 20-1. About the other horse, Kyle Army Girl. That's a small field that's made up of it, but we'll ask Daryl what he likes. It's the start of place accumulators. So what can we depend on here?
Yeah, no surprises from me, Clyde. Numbers 4 and 6. Switex in great form. The rest obviously did her the world of good. She got up to beat Kamchatka last time out. Kamchatka's a kilo and a half better off, and Kamchatka could get it easy up front. I can see her overcoming that draw with ease. So, yeah, not much is going to be separating the two of them once again. And then if you go back to that run behind Russian Royal, Kamchatka holds My Only Weakness, and she was returning from a layoff on that occasion. So, yes, numbers 4 and 6 should dominate, but stranger things have happened, Clyde. So, yeah. But I like the improvement they're showing with each and every start. They still are progressing nicely.
Okay, let's put up the PA. 4 and 6, both. It looks like a 2-horse race. They should fight it out again. And that PA will cost you 216 Rand. There is a banker in that PA a bit later on. Third race on the card. This is an open maiden, and they're going over 1,600 metres. Scratched in this race is number 6, Friday Morning, Not Running. Betway's market on Friday morning, I've got 11 Red Wave, top of the boards. Odds on, I'm not sure if it'll stay odds on, but it's 9 to 10 at the moment. 2 Lomu is 7 to 2. 4 Smart Horses 5 to 1. And number 3, City of Port Louis, is at 10 to 1. It's 13 to 1 and better about the balance. Favourite's got pretty good form today. You can't fault the form, right? I don't know if it'll start in the red, to be honest.
Not for me. I'm actually playing to beat him.
Why?
He was up front last time out, Clyde. I thought he found very, very little. Yes, he's going to strip fitter. Lightly raced. But the horse that just ran behind him on that occasion, Get Up and Go, was soundly thumped next time out. And the form behind Sierra Sagrada is not that great, while the horses that have run going into that event. Not for me at this price. I'm actually playing to beat him.
Okay.
Lomu. Yeah, nice progress, Clyde. Nice progress. Came from a long way off them last time out and need to draw this time round. This is a handicap, Clyde, so obviously he's in with a chance over here. I think he'll go well. I think he'll fight it out. Smart horse, 61.5 to shoulder, Clyde, but I don't think this horse has quite enjoyed the going that he's been running in recently. Now he's having his peak run, much firmer surface. He's got a possibility of finishing closer to Lomu. And then Clyde, if you're looking for a horse at the bottom of the weights, have a look at number 10 over here, Fear of Fire. Now in his last start, he turned into the straight stone last, stayed on all the way through the running of that race, and now he's got 52.5 to shoulder, stepping up to the right sort of distance. You'll probably get this and further in time to come. Let's hope he can be in contention carrying that sort of weight. I don't want to see him carrying 52.5 and being too far off the pace. So I think he's as much as 5 kilograms better off with a horse called From the Hip. So I expect him to reverse the form. Now there was a horse in that race, Clyde, that had absolutely no luck in running. And that's number 3, City of Port Louis. 3 wide throughout, found trouble in the straight 2. Stronger handling from Craig Zatke. I expect him to show a lot of improvement from his second run after a rest. So yes, opening leg of the pick 6, Clyde, 2, 3, 4, 10 and 11. The favourite at odds on, not for me. The favourite at 2 to 1, not for me.
Okay, well, we've got a pick 6 worked out. Couple of two-horse races we're hoping for later. It's a 3,600 Rand perm, 360 for 10%. On to race 4, it's jackpot time. Let's have a look at this maiden plate. And they're going over the 1,400 metres, should run about 25 to 2. Friday morning, Betway have got the 7 Red Coral, who looks to win. It's the 18 to 10 favourite. 6 Heavenly Mafia is at 3 to 1. Number 5 Greek Heiress is at 7 to 2. And number 8 on the card, La Bomba Gold, is priced up at 7 to 2. 5 to 1 about the 3 Fiery Frolic. And number 1, Eliza Mbali, is at 33s, as are the others that are left in the race. So Red Coral seems to be holding form pretty solid. Not much, too many runs, and looks like the right horse in the race. I don't know what you think.
I think on her penultimate start, she's definitely the right horse, Clyde, because that form line's working out nicely. Lowveld Lily won a fantastic race.
Yes.
At Hollywood Bits Durbanville. When was it? What's
Tuesday,
today?
wasn't it? Friday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And then second in that race was Viva La Vida, and she's won twice since then. Behind her was Apricity. So I think if she reproduces her penultimate start, she'll go very close to winning. Obviously, we know that Gavin and the ASSM Racing Syndicate have got a great relationship because of Fatal Flaw. So he'll be keen to ride another winner for them. So I like the look of number 7, Red Coral. I've only backed up with one runner, Clyde, and that's extremely well related, Greek Heiress. Now, she was sadly beaten on debut, but if you recall, the winner on that day on Sidium was soundly beaten herself. going into her second start, and she just came on in leaps and bounds with that one run under the belt. Who says the same can't happen to her? I know she's probably going to be looking for further in time to come, but she's well related. Her brother Aristotle ran a place in I think it was the Grade 3 Gauteng Guineas. If she can be closer to the pace this time round, Clyde, she will pose a threat to Red Coral. In that race, when she ran 5th, she actually beat a filly called Splash of Colour, who holds La Bomba Gold, number 8. So yes, the improver has to be Greek Heiress, but Red Coral on her penultimate start should be the one to beat. So yes, I'm happy in this leg, Clyde, 5 and 7.
Okay. Well, Daryl's reference there on City and form line is strong, with Apricity and Splash of Colour having to come to win. So Greek Heiress got a big chance, but I think we all know it. The one to beat here is Red Coral. Maiden Plate it is, over 1,400 metres, race number 5, and it runs at about 10 past 3 on Sunday afternoon. We're doing this on Friday morning. Let me give you an update on the betting. 2, Mighty Mary is top of the boards at 2-1. Number 4, Beautiful One is 4-1. Number 1, Clouds Clearing is trading at 9-2. 5 is Chickasaw, that's trading at 5s. And 7-1 about the 8, Love Her Madly. It's 10s and better about the balance. Let's start and talk about this horse, Mighty Mary. Her last couple of starts have been pretty solid. I see that the form only been a runner or two, so nothing to really look at. But she's the horse to beat.
Yeah, the Fillions know this family extremely well, Clyde. Mary Hinge is the dam. Now, she's obviously related to Mary O. Lindbergh, Flight Engineer, they raced all of them. So, yeah, I think if she jumps on term, she could run a decent race, Clyde. She's knocking at the door, but she tends to come out slowly and then be on the back foot. What will enhance her chances is it's not a very big field, so if she does come out slightly sluggishly, she shouldn't be too far off them turning for home. So I'll give her a chance. I think she should get it right sooner rather than later. But the one I'm suggesting a win bet on, Clyde, is number 4, Beautiful One. I think she's worth a punt at her current odds. I believe she's in the region of 4-1. And now listen to this form line, Clyde. Viva La Vida has come out and won again, right?
Yep.
Second in that race was Marquetta. She came out and won convincingly
Correct.
during the week. Beach Verse, who finished 3rd, won indirectly. She ran 4th in that race. And I've been waiting for this filly to step up in trip. She's by 1 world out of a dam who won over a mile. So now she gets firm going. She steps up to 1,400. Neat enough draw. I think if she breaks well, she should get first run on Mary or Mighty Mary. And I think she can win a race of this nature. So at her current odds, 1 bet, number 4, Beautiful One.
Well, she's 4-1 on Friday morning. Number 4, Beautiful One, as the one to beat. The form's worked out well, and Daryl thinks she'll end up favourite. Wishlist is the one to beat. Yeah, it's odds on Friday morning at 9-10. I'm not sure what price it'll start. We'll get insight from Daryl as to what he likes in the race, but I do remember Wishlist being very unlucky in its last start. Second choice, number 2, Stormwatch, 5-2. And it does come down to those two. Not sure there's anything else beyond the two of them. So let's talk about Wishlist if we can. Let's talk about what happened to her last time out. From what I heard Muzi say in a post-race interview, they had won the race later, that he was told to go down the inside, and he followed those instructions and he ran into traffic. I thought if he had come out, she would have won rather comfortably on that occasion. What do you make of the race and the strength?
So what are the instructions going to be to Gavin?
Yeah,
Don't go in.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
how
Clyde.
good is, let me ask you about Stormwatch. I don't know much about Stormwatch. Let's talk about that. How good is that?
Well,
in
here's
your
a
opinion?
filly that's so well bred, Clyde. I mean, she's by Vercingetorix out of her Dynasty mare. She's at 2 starts over 1,000 meters. And last time out, Clyde, I had a look at her time. She carried 2 kgs more than his escarpment and would have finished less than a length behind him. And he's not a bad sprinter. Here's a filly that could be anything now that she's stepping up in trip. Her dam won 3 races between 1400 and a mile, including the grade 3 troikas. Richard sticks with her. If she wasn't in the race, I'd say have a nice bet on the favourite wish list, but I do respect Stormwatch Clyde. She's been nothing but impressive in her 2 starts to date, and she could thrive now that she's going the extra. But Wishlist has got the bend experience. Unfortunate last time out. I'm a little bit wary when it comes to races where less than a length covers several runners, but she had her excuses on that occasion. I think there's no doubt they're going to give her a clear running room this time round. And I'm sure this Connections would love to set the record straight, because I'm sure they believe they've got a filly who's feature potential in time to come. So yes, unfortunately they bump each other, and I'm not going to separate the two. I'm just going the safe route of year 2 and 5 in the opening leg of race 6 double.
Okay, well, I'm happy to hear that, because we'll get a bigger price wish list now. So thanks for that. 2 and 5 by 4, 7, 10. On to race 7. The morning market on Friday had number 4 Heliotrope as favourite at 5-2. Number 10 on the card, Narratois, is priced up at 9-2. 3 To the Moon and Back is 5-1. And number 7, Jetta 1, is at 11-2. 9 Twice the Masters priced up at 7s, and 10-1 and better about the balance. Did you make it a 2-horse race, or did you go deeper? Yeah.
In my pick 6 in my jackpots, I went the field of year, Clyde. Let's start with Jetta 1.
Yeah.
Now, he's damn won all her races over 2,000 meters, and she's by Silvano herself, and he's by Erupt. Now, Erupt's excelled over 2,400. So on breeding, one certainly has to say that he's going to love the extra, but he has to prove it on the track itself, Clyde, and he has been off for just on 2.5 months, so I don't know his fitness levels. Then you got number 10, Narratois. Merrill, his dam, ended up with Alan Creef in the Eastern Cape. She won 10 races between 1,400 and 2,400. So there was a lot of stamina on the dam side, and now he's been stepped up in trip with 53 on his back. And last time out, I believe he was unfortunate, Clyde. If you watch that race, things really got tight for him on that inside running rail. When he tried to rally, there was hardly any galloping room. So I like his chances, number 10, Narratois. But another one that has to prove he gets the extra. I see Mr. Marshall's put an apprentice on number 9 of here, Twice the Master. So he's set to carry, I think, 48.5. He could be a factor. And then obviously Heliotrope on her day, she's as consistent as they come. She's well in over here. But yes, Clyde, it does get tricky. I think if numbers 7 and 10 appreciate the step up in trip and they're effective, they could possibly fight it out, or one of them could win.
Yeah.
But once again, respect for several of you.
Yeah, the form lines are not really working. It's a dead field. So field, that's our plan, intentions anyway in our exotics. But the last double, we're recommending 4, 7, 10 by 2, 4, 5, 7. The last one on this Sunday afternoon. The 8th race is a class 4 over 1,000 meters, a handicap at its best. And there are a few in here that can win. Let me give you an update on the Friday morning market so you can get an idea what they look like race time. 7 Sardina Bay was favourite at 5-2. 4 Rattlesnake second choice at 28-10. 7-2 about the 9 Orbit. 9-2 the 2 Barney McGrew. The 6 Island Forever is trading at 7-1, and 5 All About L at 8-1. I thought All About L might be the right one. They bet 12s and better about the balance. I know he's turning 8 this horse, but I think the US of A form hasn't worked out too badly, and this horse has dropped in his rating since the last time he's been to Durbanville. He's dropped a few pounds. Give him a bit of a squeak or not?
He forms part of my exacta box.
Good.
Blinkers come off, Clyde. And I think this horse, when he's relaxed just behind the pace, he's got a lovely turn of foot. So I think the pace is really the race is going to be run to suit him. And I think he's going to run well.
It's good to
Goes
hear.
well fresh. Definite contender, yeah. Start off with number 2 over here, Barney McGrew. Now, the owner was desperately unlucky in the last race at Hollywood with Durbanville, with Sooty flashing up for second. Maybe he gets some luck over here with Barney McGrew. I've just had a look at his Durbanville form, Clyde. I think he's slightly better at Kenilworth up the straight. He's been here 11 times. The closest he's ever got is a second and 3/4, I think. So he's yet to get it right. But he never disgraces himself. And yeah, he comes into this race having his peak run. And he's waited to reverse the form with Rattlesnake. But Rattlesnake over 1,000 meters at Durbanville, I think is going to be his game. I think he's set for this track and trip. I'm keen to see how he goes. He did contest the race at Durbanville in the past, but that was over 12:50 in the soft. I don't believe that suited him. So Rattlesnake, definitely want to include in all trifectas and quartets. And then you got the improver in the race in number 7, Sardinia Bay. He's one from one as a gelding, Clyde. And by now we'll know whether that form line's been franked. In the first race with Objet d'Art, he represents that form line. But besides that, Clyde, the form line already has stood up with Magical Place winning from there and Delta Pride getting touched off by Night Rain. So yes, I've chosen to go in exacta box. A few braver punters could box those 4 in the trifecta too.
Okay. Let's see how that turns out. 2, 4, 5, 7, the last one this Sunday afternoon. Thanks, Daryl. That's the latest from Weighted to Win, everybody. We're back in the Cape on Tuesday.